Shiba Inu coin has unfortunately been crashing for the past couple of days. Let's talk about why this is going on, what's been going on with the entire cryptocurrency market as a whole, and where I think this coin could be headed in the near future. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video like this. Check out our WeBull link down in the description below if you guys can pick up some free stocks with WeBull, and check out our Patreon group if you guys want to join our private Discord. And of course, none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, and Finance Pro videos should not be considered as such. But other than that, guys, let's get right into this video. Alrighty guys, here we are with Shiba Inu coin. Let's just take a look at everything going on with the coin. Now, unfortunately, not only this coin, but the entire cryptocurrency market as a whole is down today, and it is currently not looking too hot for most of the large blue chip coins, things like Ethereum, Bitcoin, Litecoin, and a variety of others. And of course, as Bitcoin continues to push down, so does the entire market, because for the most part, cryptocurrency's overall speculation, hype, and continued uptrend or downtrend is controlled, in my opinion, by Bitcoin. It seems to be that is a pattern that is incredibly visible. Now, if we look at Shiba Inu pretty much on the day is down 25.56%. Very unfortunate there. And overall just, has been kind of doing this sort of thing pretty much most of the week. As you can see, if we go to the 7-day, it's been on a constant downtrend, and we've seen more and more whales. It looks like not even just whales, just in general, a lot of selling pressure from holders of Shiba Inu, and it has been like this for the last 7 days. Now over the month, if you bought back here, you're still up, but we are getting into very low territory here, and it'll be, I think, really interesting to see what ends up actually happening here, because for the most part, it seems like the trend is very, solid. It's holding very clearly that Shiba Inu continues to push downward. And whether or not I think this could reverse, well, I think there are a few factors that could cause a nice reversal and hopefully blast off back to all-time highs. We will have to see, of course. But before we get into that, sorry, just woke up a little bit ago, so my voice is a little scratchy this morning. Let's talk about how, trading-wise, what the numbers we're looking at on. This is not even Shiba Inu. This needs to be SHIB. There we go. Sorry about that. Here we are with SHIB. We're just gonna look at the overall volume and everything that's going on. As you can see here, liquidity had a nice little dip here on the 19th of May, around there. A decent dip in liquidity, but since then it's kind of popped back up. Trading volume overall has been kind of up and down. It's been, overall on a downward trend as the price continues to push lower. We saw a decent pump, or decent drop rather, right in here. Let's get a wider look at this though. Let's collapse some of these tabs. And just take a further look into this, because overall, we're down. And it's just unfortunate, guys. I would love to be a little bit more hyped up and excited about this coin, but there's just not a lot of, upward momentum right now. There's a lot of downward pressure, in the overall cryptocurrency markets as a whole, and especially in these, coin markets and stuff. Now, we are going to get into some of the news, of course, as well. As you can see here, this is on the SHIB Army Reddit page. A lot of people are really hurting, a lot of memes about it as well, people hurting and everything. As you can see here, Shaitoshi Kusama is talking a lot in the Discord about just everything going on with the coin and why, and just a variety of other things. And a lot of people are obviously, of course, posting their news and stuff. If we go to Twitter, as you can see here on Twitter, we have, this is the only official account. And as you can see here, 6 hours ago, they were listed on HitBTC, which is pretty cool, listing on a brokerage. Now, unfortunately, as far as the price goes, not really much of an effect there. And that is simply because I think there needs to be a conversation that needs to be had, because we are now getting into the point with Shiba Inu where no matter what the news is, no matter what's going on, it even seems like the catalysts that are happening for this coin are just not enough to push this coin up. There needs to be either major exchanges listing this coin. I'm talking about Coinbase, I'm talking about Robinhood, I'm talking about Other exchanges, yeah, I mean, Binance listed this a while ago and that helped a little bit, but since then it's just been kind of on a downward trend. There's not enough hype and speculation in the market right now for this to continue. There just simply isn't. There needs to be more people talking about this coin constantly. There needs to be more TikToks need to be made about it if it wants to go up further. That's what we saw in the original run up, and especially right here in the continued hype that we saw. TikTok for the most part was really hyping up this token, and thus the price went absolutely crazy. But of course, now that hype is really dying off, especially in the crypto market as a whole. I mean, if you look, most people are liquidating their positions in the cryptocurrency market. People are getting scared. They're scared the bull market is coming to a close and the bear market might soon be here. You know, a lot of people are hopping out of these super, because that's the thing. If you're in Bitcoin, if you're in Ethereum, those are more blue chip style cryptos. They're a little bit more established, well known. The projects are, well, reasonably assumed to be a big part of our future. But for projects like this, where they're more community-based charity tokens or community-based tokens that, you know, for the most part don't have either a project backing them up, or the project is not super detailed or really understandable by the common man, things like this can happen. And for the most part, I think people are really jumping ship and hopping into more, well, less speculative asset classes. And that's obviously saying something, because the entire cryptocurrency market as a whole is a speculative, movement. It's a speculative asset class. But for the most part, these hype coins are losing hype. I would argue that out of everything that's going on right now, SafeMoon is really the only coin, and it's down, don't get me wrong, it has taken a nice dip recently, but SafeMoon seems to be the only one that's holding at its all-time high or its relatively high levels. Shiba Inu, it's on its way back down to its original price, down here, at the very bottom. It's in the middle of before all of this hype. Think about all these gains that happened before. Shiba Inu has dropped well below it now. So it'll be really interesting to see if this continues, if somehow, some way, Shiba Inu can skyrocket back to the moon. I just don't know. There needs to be more hype. There needs to be more speculation on this. There's just not enough going on in the overall for, just the culture of everything, right? Of people. People aren't talking about this coin. And there's something really similar going on with Dogecoin as well. Dogecoin now is losing a lot of hype as well. And there could be events, because I always talk about too, Dogecoin and Shiba are kind of inherently intertwined. There's a lot of hype and speculation that go into it, as these, as news and more things come out about the coins and everything, and they kind of tend to move a little bit together. Not really though. It kind of depends on the event. But I think that for the most part, Dogecoin is experiencing a very similar thing too. We're just kind of burnout, right? A lot of people are kind of over these tokens, because a lot of people, as many people who made hundreds of thousands or millions even off these coins, there's tons of people who lost their entire initial investment. They bought in here, they bought in here, they bought in here, anywhere, they're down significantly right now. And it's, I think it's starting to really have a toll on people who are investing in these super sketchy shit coins. That's kind of what they are. And I'm all for creating these new types of different coins and everything, but it's getting very hard to look at these coins and say that they have potential when pretty much nobody is talking about them. And for the few people that are talking about them, there's nothing to talk about. There's no events going on. There's no major catalyst coming up that's going to save the day. For the most part, these coins just continue to dip and dip and dip. Now, that might not happen forever, and it could totally reverse, and then we'll have more news to talk about, and then I will be happy. But for now, it's just, it's a waiting game, and the play that I would look at for this, for my own self, I'm not saying please do not do this. This is not financial advice at all, but this is what I would do as myself. This is my own strategy. Is I'm probably gonna buy in when it gets to around here. When it gets down here, I'm gonna buy in with like $50, $100 maybe, and I'm gonna let it ride. And I'm just gonna, if I lose it, I lose it. I had the $100 to lose. But if it does get back to these all-time high levels, that is some major money that, or major gains that are possible there, because we're getting back to where this coin was unheard of. And at that level, that when people bought in at this level, whew, they made a little bit of money. But that's the overall plan that I have personally for Shiba Inu. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this coin, if you guys know about any news or speculative things that are going on with this coin, because for the most part, guys, it's just very unfortunate the price action we're seeing right now. It's a waiting game. We're gonna have to wait and see what happens in the future, unfortunately. But other than that, guys, that is pretty much it for Shiba Inu. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video like this. Check out our WeBull link down in the description below if you guys want to pick up some free stocks with WeBull, and check out our Patreon group if you guys want to join our private Discord. But other than that, guys, that is all I have for you guys today. I'm Kyle with Finance Bro. Take it easy.